So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fact... Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige them.
So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I'm curious to see the winger Anthony Gordon being tasked with doing what he does here, Peter. He's such a good team player. I think he'll be looking to create space in those key areas out wide. Certainly has all the right attributes to do that. The pace, the directness, the work rate. He's got everything he needs.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Trippier. Elanga. Rafinha wins the duel this time. Kubasu. De Jong. Pedri. Forwards and with intent. And it's Balde. Balde puts a cross in. Trippier. Elanga. Looking to break at pace. Trippier. What a throw in. Trippier. Willock. De Jong gets good distance on it. Willock chips it through. Gordon. And the counter is on. Yamal. That's a cute ball. Rafinha. Nice control. And it's Pedri. Oh, such a clever touch. De Jong played out to the left flank. Cleared without complication. Rafinha. Willock. Moved on forwards. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. João Cancelo. And that is out of play. Yamal going full steam down the flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Ooh, delicate chip through. And it's hoisted clear. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's Olmo. Time to deliver. And he thumps it clear. De Jong. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Willock. Gordon. Always onto this. Chow makes the interception. And he's managed to get free. Willock. Elanga. Trippier. Lovely feet. Cross goes in there. Tries to get it clear. Al-Kubasi attempts a clearance. Elanga. Now the delivery. Balde clears it away.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Bruno Guimaraes. Pedri. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. Rafinha. Played in with purpose.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Rafinha clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Pedri, and it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined. It's been a pretty frantic start, a lot of front foot pressing. Rafinha, and there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Willock, played out to the right. Oh, that's nice. Elanga. Trippier. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, sweet feet. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
João Cancelo. Balde. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
De Jong. Elanga. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And here's Gordon. Araujo getting this one clear. Crossed in again. Araujo can get it clear. And it's Lewandowski. Chance here to counter. Lewandowski. And it's Cancelo. And here's Yamal. No way through, so back it comes. Trippier. Aim forwards. Gordon. And back out it comes. And now the breakaway. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's shifting through the gears here. Pedri. Balde. Rafinha. Balde looking to hit the byline here. There's the header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Balde. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Balde. Now it's Rafinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he spark a counter here? Elanga. Trippier. Oh, that's neat. In it comes. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Calmly anticipates. Yamal. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. De Jong. And it's lofted through here. Paul getting this one clear. João Cancelo gets flagged offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Olmo. Clipped into space. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Barcelona, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Bruno Guimaraes. Trippier shifted upfield. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Balde. Pedri, it's a sharp pass. Gordon. Here's Willock. Gordon. Spread out to the left. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And it's Hall. Here's Willock. Lovely. There are a few waiting for it. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rafinha. Olmo, now he's off and running. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's Lewandowski! Hall gently done. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rafinha. Balde. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Elanga. Turns and tries a shot! He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, talk about making the most of a momentary lapse in concentration. He was just that little bit quicker and smarter than everyone else around him.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Pedri. And here's Rafinha. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He's in a great... takes a shot! Over to the left. Balde. And it's Balde. He's in plenty of space here. That's good play. Cross from Rafinha.
Barcelona clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Ball laid into space. Defending of the desperate variety. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Hall. Gordon. And that's a throw. Dani Olmo. De Jong. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. Joelinton forwards and with intent. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, can he get onto this? Willock. Out to the left it goes. Plenty waiting in the middle. Gordon's cross. And that has been cleared. De Jong. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pedri. Rafinha, he is through here. Now it's Danny Olmo. The referee has just said play on. Hall shifted upfield. Here's Willock, over to the left. Willock played out to the left flank. Good play on the left-hand side here. It's gone for a throw-in. Willock's cross.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Danny Olmo, that has been cut short. João Cancelo. Kubasi. Spread out to the left. Elanga. And it's Willock. Joelinton. Hall. Gordon. Gets his head on it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Barcelona, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. And he cuts out the supply. Pedri. Danny Olmo.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Trippier. And it's played forward. And it's Trippier. Oh, played through for the wide man. Can he deliver? Here's Willock. Willock! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
João Cancelo attempts a clearance. Joelinton. Here's Willock. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Olmo. He's on it, can he get away? Willock looking to add to his goal. Gordon takes control of it and he's on the move. Out towards the flank. Hall, here comes the cross. And he's there to clear it. And claimed it back swiftly. Hall. That is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Now it's Lewandowski, climbs up big! It's a loose ball. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Araujo, Pedri. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards, and here's the chance to counter. Pedri. Balde, aim forwards. Bruno Guimaraes. Willock. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Elanga. Trippier. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rafinha gently done. Put paid to a promising move. Bruno Guimaraes forwards and with intent. That's very neat. Elanga goes to finish. He's got a goal. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the goal would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Balde shifted upfield. Botman. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Araujo. Moved on forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's played forward. Willock is onto it in a flash. Elanga. Trippier crosses. Out to the right. In by Trippier. Al-Kubasi with the clearance. Clearly not happy with that. And it's Hall. He is just caressing the ball. Joelinton. Gordon. So who's he picking out? And it's played in here. Balde clears it away. Deftly away. Hall. Nice looking ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Over to the left. Bruno Guimaraes looks to the other side. Gordon. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Bruno Guimaraes. Out to the left it goes. Succumbs to the pressure. Yamal forwards and with intent. Could move up a gear here. He has found the way through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now that's well seen too. Balde. Referee's given a throw. Dani Olmo. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. João Cancelo is onto this. João gets it away. Gordon, gently done. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Yamal. He's got real chance! And it's hoisted clear. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Gordon. That looks a good ball through. Gordon. That has been knocked clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Willock. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. And it's De Jong. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Yamal, oh, good take in a good area. Bullish header! Decent enough try.
Dani Olmo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Linton. Linton shifted upfield. And that has been cleared. Willock. Very nicely done. Oh, it's come loose. Gordon. And reclaimed it in a trice. Lovely bit of skill. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton laid out to the left flank. And here's Gordon. There's the end of the first half. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we're off again.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Botman. Bruno Guimaraes. Elanga. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Gordon. And they can counter here. Well timed, excellent interception. Linton, aim forwards. De Jong. Araujo. Pedri. Araujo. Balde. That's really well manoeuvred. Thiaw cuts it out. Linton. Botman head over towards the opposite flank. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Linton. Barcelona could counter here. Lewandowski, delicate ball, and it needs to be. It looked as though that... Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Trippier. Bruno Guimaraes. Over to the left. Can he get onto this? Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. It's anyone's ball now. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Joelinton gets across to intercept that. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Dani Olmo. Botman gets over and intercepts. And it's Willock. Gordon. Oh, nice touch. Rafinha. So, what can they make of this? João Cancelo. Dani Olmo, gently done. João Cancelo. De Jong. Now it's Yamal. De Jong. João. Joelinton forwards and with intent. And here's Gordon. Now it's Willock. Gordon. So much time and space here. Moved on forwards. And it's Willock. Elanga. Bruno Guimaraes. Trippier. And here's Willock. Dani Olmo. Spread out to the left. Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bruno Guimaraes. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Pedri, and it's played forward. Yamal. João Cancelo. Yamal. And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, red, nice interception. Pedri, and the keeper's got it again. Araujo. Pedri. Balde shifted upfield. Joelinton. Araujo. De Jong forwards and with intent. Yamal, that's a delicate pass. Rafinha. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's hoisted clear. João Cancelo. Trippier. Elanga. Some good work on the right flank here. Now who's going to be first to this? Pedri. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off. and they finally made the decision to get tighter.
Bruno Guimaraes. Elanga. Trippier, gently done. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. Zhao. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Araujo cuts out the pass. Now it's Willock. Gordon. Looking for a decent ball in. Hall, now here's the delivery. It'll be a throw-in. Zhao. Joelinton. And here's Willock. And here's Gordon. Out to the left it goes. Hall. That looks a good cross. Trippier crossed in once more. And that has been cleared. This time, surely, in for the pieces. João Cancelo gets rid without sophistication. Elanga. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Chance! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
João Cancelo. Pedri. Araujo aimed forwards. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, that looks a foul. The referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Rafinha! Oh, it's come loose. Now this could be... In he goes again! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Played towards the other side. Gordon. And it's Hall. That's tidy. The ball goes in. Cleared away. Yamal. Moved on forwards. Might be danger here. Oh, good ball. Yamal! And he has kept it out somehow.
really anticipated that well, didn't he? Exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on tugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
De Jong. Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Linton over to the left. Gordon showing good feet. A chance to play it in. Looking for a decent ball in. João Cancelo with a fine tackle, and it's played forward. And they can break here. That's really well manoeuvred. Trippier gets it clear. Yamal. And here's Yamal. João Cancelo. Nice control. Here it is, crossed in. And he's there to clear it. João Cancelo. Changes him with that pass. Bruno Guimaraes. Elanga. Danger averted for now. Trippier. Elanga. Bruno Guimaraes. Trippier. Elanga. Trippier. Delicately. It's really well cleared. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind.
Joe Linton really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Balde, nicely aimed pass. Gordon, and it's played forward. Araujo makes the interception. Bruno Guimaraes. Aim forwards. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. João Cancelo. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Trippier, gently done. Moved on forwards. Gordon. And here's Gordon. Chooses to go back. Big chance! And again! Trippier goes short. Hall, and he's got... Can he finish? Yamal. João Cancelo. De Jong came forwards. And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo, he's gone for goal! Split-second reaction.
Dani Olmo is offering a right smile there.
Botman shifted upfield. Rafinha. Balde. Trippier. Elanga. Physical challenge. Willock head out towards the right wing. Trippier, no way through, so back it comes. Botman. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Balde. Thiaw tries to clear. It's run loose here. Beats one through. They'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Well, that is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Thiaw cuts it out. And it's played forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Decent hit and on target. Botman. Trippier forwards and with intent. Well, no, that is pretty much the end of that. Dani Olmo has created one goal already. Yamal. Oh, what a ball! And the shot! Joelinton clears it away. And here's Rafinha. Turns and goes back. Moved on forwards. Got a throw in. De Jong. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, great run, magical! No, he can't get past him.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Botman gets across to intercept that. Elanga.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Rafinha. Rafinha shifted upfield. Trippier. Elanga. Trippier. De Jong gets over and intercepts.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rafinha. Played into the middle. Shot, surely! They've done it! Do not write them off. Back they come. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Hall. Gordon. Lovely feet. It's Joelinton. Here's Willock. Chance for a shot!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Rafinha. Valde tries a cross. And he's there to get it away. Mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Now it's Willock.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Good spread. And it's Trippier. Elanga. Oh, such a clever touch. There are a few waiting for it. That's good play. Trippier, incoming delivery. That has been knocked clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Linton. Oh, that's a nice ball. Balde getting this one clear. Oh, that's neat. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Willock, and that's aimed at the volley! Just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Balde. He's looking to win it for them. Foot in. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Yamal. Good running, strong and purposeful. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's been taken short. And it's Cancelo. It's a mighty effort! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Danny Olmo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Gordon. Willock. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Kubasu. Balde. Does really well to win the ball there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
The final 5 minutes. Thiaw aimed forwards. Hall. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nicely intercepted. Bruno Guimaraes. Hall. Linton spread out to the left. Down to Linton. Oh, well measured. Gordon. Now the ball in. He's dealt with that well.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Balde. Pedri. Balde gets into some space. That's going to go a long way.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Trippier. Xiao. Bruno Guimaraes. Pedri.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Dani Olmo. And that has been clubbed away. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Trippier. Oh, smashing header! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, it cannot be that slow. And it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. De Jong. Pedri. That's been drilled forward. Lewandowski, now he's off and running. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo tries to thread one through. And here's Lewandowski. And here's Dani Olmo. Xiao hits it away. Do have a chance to counter here. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Trippier. And the ball's come loose here. He can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. Trippier. That'll be a throw-in. And there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Throw it.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Koundé. Pedri. Now it's Dani Olmo. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Keeper's not concerned by that. Now that's well seen too. Martin. Kubasi. De Jong. Pedri. Araujo, gently done. And it's Olmo. And there's green grass ahead of him. Pope gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Barcelona did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Xiao. Botman. Bruno Guimaraes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pedri. Rafinha. That is lovely. Pedri. Rafinha. Gets it away. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Gordon. And it's Livramento. Oh, super find. And that's going to be a goal kick. Pedri. Martin. Pedri. Bruno Guimaraes concedes a free kick for that. Araujo. Pedri. Dani Olmo shapes to shoot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Keeper beats it away. Livramento. Xiao. Joelinton. Bruno Guimaraes. And he cuts out the supply. Rafinha. Willock. Elanga! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Pedri. Rafinha. Proves too strong. And it's Willock. Elanga. Trippier. Aimed into... He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Willock. De Jong shifted upfield. Dani Olmo. Araujo. They've got rid. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now, what about a counter-attack? Trippier making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes, laid out towards the right wing. It's gone out for a throw-in. Livramento. Gordon. Spread out to the left. So nearly the perfect ball. Gordon. Now it's Willock. Joelinton. Livramento. Chiao. Joelinton. Willock. Bruno Guimaraes. That's a nicely weighted pass. Koundé attempts a clearance. Trippier with the short one. And it's Trippier. Oh, he's in! Elanga. Defending of the desperate variety. Rafinha aimed forwards. Chance here to counter. He's making a real surge on the left. Lewandowski. Can he deliver? Rafinha laid back in. Brilliantly cut out. Lewandowski. Rafinha. Lewandowski. It's really well cleared. Can he spark a counter here? Elanga. Trippier. Yeah, that does look a foul, and referee's given a free kick. Now that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's having a go. What about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. Oh, that is a bit special. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Araujo. Martin. Rafinha. Lovely bit of skill. Swings it across. Rafinha. Koundé. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Yamal. That's very neat. Hit into the middle. That's really well manoeuvred. The pass is intercepted. It's Lewandowski! Should have equalised.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Trippier, probing pass. Ball comes in. And the keeper has it. Rafinha. Martin has a look and plays it forward. And it's De Jong. Yamal, De Jong, Koundé, De Jong, and here's Dani Olmo! And that could come back to haunt them.
Dani Olmo clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another punt at that one, but that's not how it works.
Rafinha. Rafinha goes on a charge down the left. Elanga. Can he latch on to this? Elanga. Trippier. Elanga. Bruno Guimaraes. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? That'll be a throw. Elanga. Xiao. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Lewandowski. De Jong. Koundé. Now then, the ball's come loose. Dani Olmo have it back and can go again. And here's Yamal. Lobbed in behind. And the ball is out of play. Martin cuts it out. Pedri. De Jong. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he's going to have his name taken. Can't get it over the wall, and the ball's come loose here, and it's Koundé. De Jong. Rafinha tries to dink it through. Here comes the corner. They've played it short. Botman. Gordon. Livramento. Botman. De Jong. Koundé. Yamal. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Livramento. Linton moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. De Jong. Another throw-in. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski looks across and plays it in. That has snuffed out the danger. Koundé. Pedri. Willock. Barcelona are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
De Jong. And it's played forward. Elanga. Offside that time. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's Pedri. And here's Dani Olmo. Rafinha. Great chance! Trippier getting this one clear. Oh, what a climb! That was very necessary. Yamal.
Lewandowski is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
That was nowhere near his best. Pedri. Rafinha. Martin, forwards and with intent. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. And it's Pedri. De Jong. Rafinha. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Lewandowski! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
In with the challenge.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Trippier. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's nice.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front.
This is good, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Gordon. Livramento. Gordon. Bruno Guimaraes. Over to the left. Livramento.
It's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Rashford. Koundé. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
There will be a throw-in. The changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And it's De Jong. Koundé. De Jong. Oh, nice touch. Now it's Rashford. And here's Dani Olmo. Barcelona don't have many options and time is running out. And here's Pedri, and here's Lewandowski. Martial. Linton. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've